Hello everyone and welcome to K-Sport. Well, it's official. The IPL is over and the Kolkata Knight Riders are the champions. So we thought let's take a look at some players who performed really well throughout the tournament and presenting to you K-Sport's team of the season. Coming in to open the innings, we are going with our first southpaw of the team, Abhishek Sharma. When it comes to picking our opening batter, we have to look at just how good he is when it comes to facing those first 10 balls. And in those first 10 deliveries, only Jake Fraser-McGurk has a better strike rate than Abhishek Sharma, who's striking at a rate of 208 this season. No player has scored more runs in his first 10 deliveries than Abhishek Sharma, and he has also hit the most number of sixes while facing those first 10 balls. Another factor that we took into consideration while picking our opening pair was just how good they are at facing pace and spin. And Abhishek Sharma is one of the best enforcers of spin this season. Amongst the batsmen who have faced over 50 deliveries of spin this season, he has the best strike rate. Coming in to open the innings with Abhishek Sharma is our MVP of this year's IPL, Sunil Narine. Sunil Narine had an absolutely crazy season. He scored almost 500 runs and picked up 17 wickets along the way. He's one amongst only 3 batsmen to have hit over 450 runs and pick up more than 15 wickets in an IPL season. He's only the 3rd player in the Kolkata Knight Riders franchise to have a century to his name. And he's also one amongst only 2 bowlers this season who have bowled more than 6 overs to have an economy below 7. If you want to know just how good Sunil Narine is with the ball, he has picked up at least 1 wicket in every match that he has bowled this year. And he currently holds the longest consecutive streak of picking up wickets for the Kolkata Knight Riders. Coming in at number 3, it's our orange cap winner of IPL 2024, Virat Kohli. Some of you might have issue with the fact that Virat Kohli is our number 3 pick in this IPL team of the season, but given just how attacking those 2 batsmen are up at the top, we figured that number 3 might be the best place for Virat Kohli. And there is the high possibility of Abhishek Sharma or Sunil Narine falling very early on in the innings, which allows Kohli to come in and play his natural game. Virat Kohli is this year's orange cap winner with over 700 runs throughout the course of the tournament, and he's also the only batsman to have put up over 600 runs in this year's tournament. Virat Kohli was receiving a lot of flack for his strike rate in the opening half of the IPL, but credit has to be given because that strike rate went up really well in the second half of the tournament. Kohli was instrumental in RCB's push to the playoffs when they had little to no chance. He was absolutely tremendous in that 6-game winning streak for them and ultimately got them into the top 4. Coming in at number 4 was the best batsman from the Rajasthan Royals camp this season, Riyan Parag. Riyan Parag came to this year's tournament with only 1 goal in mind, and that was to show us just how good of a batsman he can actually be. Comparing his previous 5 seasons with the Royals to this one, we can see that in 44 innings from 2019 to 2023, he's put up 600 runs, and compare that with the 573 runs that he has put up in 2024 alone in just 14 innings. His average and strike rate this season are a testament to just how much he's improved over the course of this 1 year. And Riyan Parag's 573 runs this season is the most by a batsman coming into bat at number 4 or lower in the history of the IPL. Coming into bat at number 5, it's our second West Indian of the team of the season, Nicholas Pooran. Nicholas Pooran has been honestly great for the Lucknow Super Giants over the last 2 seasons. He's finally found his footing for a team in the IPL. But this season saw Nicholas Pooran turn into an absolute beast. He scored almost 500 runs, just 1 short of 500 this season, and he was doing it at a really great and consistent strike rate as well. And amongst players who have faced at least 100 balls in the death, Nicholas Pooran has the 3rd best strike rate. So that is why he'll be our first finisher in this team of the season. Coming in at number 6, it's our 3rd and final West Indian, Andre Russell. Dre Russ with the bat came in full force in this year's IPL in his first 2 matches, putting up 64 runs in just 25 deliveries against the team that they would go on to face in the finals, the Sunrisers Hyderabad. And then even in their second match, where he put up 41 runs in just 19 deliveries against the Delhi Capitals. Those were Russell's best performances in the batting department this year. He didn't get a lot of opportunities with the bat and as a result just put up over 220 runs, but his strike rate was as great as ever. But where Andre Russell really shone this year was with the ball. He was the joint 4th highest wicket taker with 19 wickets to his name, the most in a single IPL season for Dre Russ. And amongst bowlers who have picked up more than 10 wickets this season, Andre Russell has the best strike rate amongst any of them. Just see the bowlers that he's beaten out in that list. Harshal Patel, Varun Chakravarti and Jasprit Bumrah, all bowlers who have picked up more wickets than him. And with this tally of 19 wickets this season, Dre Russ has officially joined the list of IPL players with more than 100 wickets. And amongst those players who have picked up more than 100 wickets throughout their IPL career, Dre Russ has the best strike rate. Coming in at number 7 is our fourth and final foreigner in our team of the season, Pat Cummins, our captain. Pat Cummins this year picked up 18 wickets and also scored over 130 runs for the Sunrisers Hyderabad. He is amongst the top 10 wicket takers of this year's IPL and is Sunrisers' second highest wicket taker of the tournament. But where Pat Cummins was especially important for the Sunrisers Hyderabad was in terms of his captaincy. Pat took this team from dead last in 2023 all the way to second in the IPL 2024 season. They had picked up just 8 points over the course of their 14 matches last year, and this season they were at 17 points at the end of the league stage, ultimately going on to finish second. If that's not worth 20.5 crores, I honestly don't know what is. Coming in at number 8, it's one of the Mumbai Indians' lone shining stars in what has truly been a terrible year for them, Jasprit Bumrah. Bumrah picked up 20 wickets this season, one of his best tallies ever for an IPL year, and he was doing it at a crazy economy rate of below 7. Amongst the bowlers who have bowled more than 10 overs this season, Jasprit Bumrah has the best economy in the power play overs as well as the death overs. And amongst bowlers who have the highest tally of wickets in the death overs, Bumrah has the second most number of wickets picked up in over 16 to 20 with 11 wickets this season. Bumrah was honestly pulling his weight and then some for the Mumbai Indians, but they still couldn't make it out of last place at the end of the tournament. Coming in at number 9, and no surprise here, another player from the Kolkata Knight Riders, Harshit Rana. Although Harshit Rana did make his debut for the Kolkata Knight Riders all the way back in 2022, this was the first season in which he had played over 10 matches. And boy oh boy did he deliver. In just 11 innings, Harshit Rana picked up 19 wickets this season and went on to become the leading wicket taker amongst uncapped Indian bowlers. He stayed with Harshal Patel, the player with the most number of wickets all season, for the highest number of 2 or more wicket hauls throughout the tournament. And that's why he finds a place in our team of the season. Coming in at number 10, it's another player from the Sunrisers Hyderabad camp and the left-arm pacer of our bowling attack, T. Natarajan. T. Natarajan had his best IPL season this year, picking up 19 wickets and went on to become the Sunrisers' highest wicket taker this tournament. Natarajan picked up his best figures in the IPL when he took 4 wickets for just 19 runs against the Delhi Capitals. And in all his matches except just 3, he has picked up at least 1 wicket. Natarajan also has the second best record when it comes to the death overs, having picked up 11 wickets in over 16 to 20. And that is why he will be key in our last few overs in the bowling innings. And now, our final player in the playing 11 of our IPL team of the season, well, it's none other than Varun Chakravarti. Varun Chakravarti is that player who has aged like fine wine throughout the course of his IPL career. He has consistently picked up more and more wickets as the seasons go by, and that is why he's also one of KKR's highest paid players this year. Not as much as Mitchell Starc, but he's up there. And to repay just how much they've invested in him, Varun's tally of 21 wickets is the highest by a bowler from the Kolkata Knight Riders camp and the second highest wicket tally overall of IPL 2024. And of those 21 wickets, 17 of them have come in the middle overs, making Varun Chakravarti the highest wicket taker in over 17 to 15 in this year's tournament. No wonder KKR's bowling lineup was so good in the middle overs, especially with Narain and Varun Chakravarti spinning the ball in all sorts of dangerous ways. Now, no team in the IPL can be complete without their list of impact subs. So coming in as our first impact sub, well, it's the leading wicket taker of IPL 2024, Harshal Patel. Harshal Patel picked up 24 wickets throughout the course of the tournament and is the leading wicket taker in death overs this year, picking up 16 wickets in those final 5 overs. Harshal Patel, along with Harshit Rana, also has the record for the most number of 2 or more wicket hauls this season. Our second player of the impact subs has got to be Sai Sudarshan. Sai Sudarshan was one of the most consistent batsmen in this year's tournament, putting up scores of 30 or more runs 10 times this tournament, the most by a batter this season. Sai Sudarshan scored his first century of the IPL this year, and in doing so was part of a 210-run stand with Shubman Gill, which is currently the joint highest score for an opening partnership in the history of the IPL. Where we see Sai Sudarshan being used as an impact sub in this team is because of just how consistent he is. He can come in as an anchor when things are really tough at the top order. And he's especially great against spin, against whom he averages over 200 in this year's tournament. Our third impact sub in our team of the season, and a player that a lot of you would have expected to see in the opening 11. Well, we couldn't have him there because even for the Sunrisers Hyderabad, he primarily came on as an impact sub, and this player is Travis Head. It's an understatement to say Travis Head had a blockbuster IPL. He is one amongst only 3 batters who have faced over 50 deliveries in the power play to have hit over 300 runs and scored them at a rate of over 200 this season. If there's one thing that Travis Head definitely enjoys doing, it's taking pace bowlers to the cleaners. Amongst batsmen who have faced over 100 deliveries of pace bowling this season, only Jake Fraser-McGurk has a better strike rate than Travis Head, who has a strike rate of over 200 this season. And rounding up our list of impact subs for our IPL team of the season, a player that a lot of you might not expect to see here, but one that has definitely impressed us throughout the course of this tournament. Well, it's Tristan Stubbs. Where Tristan Stubbs is especially good is when it comes to the chase. He averages over 65 while chasing and has not gotten out on 3 occasions. A player that any team would be lucky to have as one of their premium finishers. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a roller coaster blockbuster of an IPL, and we hope you enjoyed our coverage. Please like, share and subscribe, and keep coming back to us for more cricketing content, especially with the T20 World Cup just around the corner.